Happy Monday, and welcome to the Biotech Signal series of the MicroMolar podcast.
Today is June 8th, 2026. Let's get into it.
RevMed and Tango reported a remarkable 92% response rate for their pancreatic cancer combination, delivering one of the most eye-catching oncology datasets of the year. If confirmed in larger studies, the regimen could represent a major advance against one of the deadliest solid tumors.
Roche expanded its protein degrader strategy with a Nurix collaboration worth up to $3 billion, including a substantial upfront payment. The deal reinforces growing confidence that targeted protein degradation could become a major pillar of next-generation cancer therapy.
Incyte is acquiring Vega Therapeutics for a bleeding disorder program in a deal valued at roughly $2 billion. Analysts view the lead asset as a potential pipeline in a product, strengthening Incyte's rare disease ambitions.
Johnson & Johnson is making a $1 billion bet on the emerging DAC therapeutic space through its acquisition of Firefly Bio. The move gives J&J an early position in a modality that many believe could become a significant successor to traditional ADCs.
Eli Lilly unveiled additional ADA 2026 data on its triple G obesity candidate, highlighting a future of increasingly personalized metabolic medicine rather than one-size-fits-all therapies. The program remains one of the industry's most closely watched obesity assets.
Lilly and Novo Nordisk once again dominated the ADA meeting, while a new wave of smaller companies presented next-generation obesity candidates, hoping to challenge the current market leaders. The conference underscored just how competitive the obesity landscape has become.
Boehringer's obesity candidate continues to generate interest, but tolerability concerns remain a key question for investors and clinicians. The program illustrates the industry's growing focus on balancing efficacy with long-term patient acceptance.
The FDA continues expanding its regulatory toolkit for rare diseases, combining new pathways introduced during the Trump administration with platform technology designations established earlier. Developers welcome the flexibility, but still face uncertainty over implementation.
Kylera Therapeutics is entering a catalyst-rich post-IPO period after raising $625 million, using Chinese clinical data to shape its obesity strategy. Management is emphasizing patient-focused differentiation in an increasingly crowded market.
Roche and Zealand Pharma are positioning their amylin agonist petrelintide around improved tolerability rather than maximum weight loss. Management believes better patient adherence could become an important competitive advantage in obesity treatment.
Cullinan presented what many consider its strongest evidence yet, supporting autoimmune T-cell engagers. The new data strengthened confidence that TCEs may become an important new therapeutic class beyond oncology.
Pfizer presented additional evidence supporting berobenatide as an obesity therapy, strengthening the strategic rationale behind its Metsera acquisition and expanding its metabolic disease ambitions.
Takeda and Innovent highlighted long-term data for their oncology bispecific antibody, describing its commercial and clinical potential as tremendous. Continued positive results could strengthen Takeda's immuno-oncology pipeline.
Novo Nordisk is targeting a launch around 2030 for its next-generation triple G obesity injection. The timeline highlights both the long development cycle and Novo's commitment to maintaining leadership beyond current GLP-1 therapies.
Cardiff Oncology reported updated colorectal cancer data ahead of a planned pivotal study. The stronger data set is intended to reduce development risk and improve regulatory and partnering prospects.
GSK committed £44 million to a UK biotech partnership exploring fibrosis regression, rather than simply slowing disease progression. Successfully reversing fibrosis would represent a major breakthrough across multiple chronic diseases.
GSK presented encouraging KIT inhibitor data that could eventually challenge Gleevec as the standard of care for gastrointestinal stromal tumors. If larger studies confirm the findings, the asset could reshape treatment for this rare cancer.
Telix is preparing a pivotal trial designed to challenge Novartis's Pluvicto radioligand therapy. The company hopes to capture underserved patient populations within the rapidly expanding radiopharmaceutical market.
Takeda expects to absorb a roughly $2.5 billion financial hit following an antitrust verdict involving Amitiza, but plans to appeal the decision. The case represents one of the larger recent legal liabilities facing Big Pharma.
Celcuity continues promoting its vision of becoming a $10 billion oncology company after presenting breast cancer data that compare favorably with existing PI3K inhibitors. Management believes the new results support expansion into larger patient populations.
GSK signed a multi-target liver disease collaboration with Engitix, while Sangamo announced it is evaluating strategic alternatives. The developments illustrate continued portfolio reshaping across liver and genetic medicine.
Nearly 1 in 5 patients discontinued the Roche and Zealand obesity therapy because of side effects, highlighting how tolerability remains one of the biggest competitive factors in next-generation weight loss drugs.
Those are all the headlines for today. Thanks for tuning in to the MicroMolar podcast.
Visit micromolar.com for more information. See you next time.